Okay, yeah, so I am here with my cousins. I think they know why we're here. Do y'all know why we're here? Can you stop being creepy? I looked over here putting the drink down.
Can you guess by the music what we're finna talk about?
Yes. Anyway, so this is gonna be us reaction, and we're this is so stupid. Come on, Chris.
I don't know.
Okay. So, what did y'all think of the movie? Honest opinions, honest reactions. Who wants to start?
What I thought about the movie in the beginning was I thought it was overly hyped because I feel like.
You think it was slow to start?
Do I think it was slow? Yeah, I think it was slow to start. As a matter of fact, everything in like you would not have understood the movie. I feel like had you not. It's not one of those movies where you could just pick up on what's going on, like, you know how we would with a regular movie.
You can't make a sequel to that movie at all.
No.
You can't make a sequel to that.
What I was telling them last night, I feel like the way Jordan Peele is doing it is like there are links to a bigger picture.
Yeah.
So like Get Out was a story of just like race relations in America, like in a very literal sense because of the movie The Black Man with the White Girl.
Yeah.
And then this one is more of like an introspection, like looking at yourself as black people. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Just centered around like the black family.
It's one of those movies where you have to like analyze every little detail, and so if you're not willing to do that with the movie, you're probably not gonna like this movie. I'm just gonna be honest with you. He was trying to keep up. I don't want to give away too much of the movie, but basically, like, he was...
Nah, it's spoilers. You can give spoilers, because if you watch this, you need to have already seen
Oh, yeah, this is the review. Okay, so, yeah, I'm sorry. So, he was trying to keep up with the white man.
You know what, the dad.
Yeah,
the
so
dad.
that's kind of like, it's kind of like how it is for black men. It's like, okay, you're trying to keep up with this white man.
It was the fact that Peele had, like, the girl that she saw in the mirror when she was little. They had them switch bodies, which was pretty cool to me too, because I didn't even think of that, which was nice. But the ending was the ending could have went way better. Like I feel like the girl should have killed the other girl.
Though.
But it's like, how the freak do you know that this girl had to learn how to speak English. She had to learn all that good stuff when she first got out. But my thing as a parent, how the freak do you know that wasn't your daughter?
They didn't know what happened. They sat there and was trying to figure it out.
My mom would know.
How would they? She would have known. Your mama would not have known you was another child.
My mom would have known something wrong with you.
They knew. They took her to the child psychologist or whatever, and they were just like
traumatized.
But they didn't know.
What?
They didn't know.
I was about to say that's kind of creepy because like, have y'all ever met a person who like didn't talk but was still normal and moved, but like really didn't talk? They was traumatized at a young age. They just sit there. Like it's really crazy. It could be true.
That's what the thing is. Like at the beginning of the movie, when he was like, "There's so many unused subways and train tunnels and stuff like that," and it's just like nobody can tell you why they're not used and stuff. That was kind of freaky. Did you have a favorite part of the movie or a favorite character, and why?
Hell no. I did not.
I like the little boy. The little boy was good.
I like the little boy.
Did y'all understand his story though?
He was smart.
Or like, what was your interpretation of like his story?
My thing was kind of threw me off when the little boy was backing up and the little other boy was backing up, and it was like a reflection thing. Why weren't the other people doing the same thing? That would have been fine too in the movie if they all were reflections. Because remember when the boy was walking back and the little other boy walked in the fire with the mask, but no other one did that. But them. Which is kind of crazy, but they're supposed to be reflections of each other.
That scene was, that little boy though was smarter than we thought. Because even at the end when he looked at his mom, the bad one, he looked at her like, so I feel like he caught on. The little girl was a little oblivious.
But then if you see when they was in the closet, they did some type of handshake beforehand. Like some like where they did.
You know, like
they did that.
It was like I think they was supposed to be like, they was like shadows, right? Ain't that what she was saying, like shadows? And so it's kind of crazy to think about it. It's like your shadow is always with you, but it's like always behind you, living in your shadow. Like, so it's like they're always just looking, they're always just behind you. They're never, you know.
So the bad one who turned good because she got swapped knew what the red one was capable of. Because if you leave anybody in that condition, of course they're going to be crazy. So I feel like that's why she was trying to kill her. You know what I'm saying?
No, but what I'm saying is that the red one never tried to kill her. So it's like, I just find it crazy that she was the whole time, like, nobody caught on that it was just her trying to kill the other lady, and the other one wasn't trying to kill her. Like, she literally just said, chain yourself to the table. And she over here at the end of the movie trying to, not one time did the lady try, she was like, you know, swiftly moving. She was swiftly, but she never like tried to kill her.
If she wanted to kill her,
she could have, but she didn't. But the other girl.
But and that's why I'm saying, like, this is so weird. Like I really want to have a conversation with Jordan Peele to just be like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then Jeremiah 11. That was, you said you looked it up. So that man that had Jeremiah 11. Y'all remember when they first got to the beach?
And he was standing there.
He was standing there.
And he was looking at her.
No, but one, he was on the back of the ambulance. Remember that?
I seen it.
Yeah. So then the one that was standing there, his hands was bleeding with his arms out.
Yeah.
He had already killed his twin.
Oh.
You see what I'm saying? The twin he killed
was the one that had Jeremiah 11.
Yes, and his hands was bleeding because he was ready to join hands with the rest of them that had killed. But they weren't there yet. They weren't there yet. But that's why he was like this and his fingers was bleeding. So it's just like, I want to know, like, what that, like, I get it now looking back, but like,
what do the people locking hands mean, Jordan Peele? Can you ask that question to me? Like, what was the point? What was the point?
Like, United States, but the fact that little girl could have been that evil and like took that, and like when she told her, "Why didn't you take me with you?" First of all, that voice. Can any of y'all do that voice? Lupita was talking.
It's actually disorder though.
I know it's a disorder.
I don't know. It sounds like she had like.
I can't do it. I ain't really.
I feel like you doing it. It's just like I can't even do it because I feel like it would hurt my throat.
She said she did like she
had
to
go to acting class.
And work with a doctor, like an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Yeah.
I saw it today.
That's commitment. I don't know. Like I really would want to be a fly on the wall in the writer's room and just to understand like what that, like the little girl, like how he even wrote this, like how this even came to fruition.
First off, he was high.
You think so?
Definitely so.
I mean, because like, you don't just sit here and think of stuff like this.
I don't think he smokes though. Jordan Peele.
It took me a while.
You think his imagination is just that off?
I think he's just one of those kids that got bullied.
No, I really feel like that in order to write this, you need some type of. First of all,
it took me a while to figure out
who has. I mean, come on now. Do you know? Think about it.
I don't think he smokes.
No, I'm saying, but when you do that, it opens up your mind to stuff that you don't think about on a regular basis. So do a pause. If you think Jordan Peele is smoking this movie,
put it at the top of the screen.
You like the video. If you think he dislike it, shit.
I think he definitely. I don't know.
I think he definitely tapped a little bit.
I'm
not saying that the whole.
Like that's kind of. But it's so deep. Like
I don't think that. I didn't say that he had to smoke to make the movie. I said he smoked. Definitely making this, but I didn't say that was why he made the movie. That's not the point. I'm saying that it helped him unleashed it.
Who was your favorite character, Creed, or like the part that had you like, damn?
The boy.
Really?
The bad boy, actually.
Yeah. That shit was
freaky. It was very creepy, very freaky, and it's just something about just like, I don't know. His part was crazy to me. Like, he was very creepy.
She knew that was coming. Yeah, she knew that was coming. Like, so she knew that it was coming back to her.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was like the whole time.
One of the things that I read on Twitter was that how we should have known one major key was when I Got 5 on it came on, and she was telling the little boy to snap. And I don't know about y'all, sit on different roles, but I was like, that's not on beat.
Yeah, like, it's not on beat.
I said we
Yeah, that's not on beat. So we all caught that.
Yeah.
Well, they said that's because she didn't have no soul. Because you know they say black people got soul, so we always on beat. She didn't have she came from the underworld.
Yeah.
She was the fake one, but we didn't catch.
Oh,
we caught it.
And she wouldn't have known that something. Well, she wouldn't have.
She wouldn't have known.
Yeah,
Right.
And
right.
he was snapping.
Thank you, sir. Maybe that is a point where we should have got a little more, like a little more insight. But I don't know if you remember when they was doing the juxtaposition between the two. She was dancing in the hallway and they had like the spotlight on her. That was the good one, the real one, the one from above.
Yeah, I remember.
So she took the skills that she had already learned. Basically, she would have gotten farther along in dance had she stayed on Earth. But she didn't. So she was good, you know what I'm saying? Because black people are good by nature. We just good. So she was good, but it's like, how far could I have gone?
Like, I'm not understanding. Like, I just don't. How did they not catch that shit? That's what I'm saying. And one already knew how to dance, and one had to be taught how to dance. How did you not catch that?
They just thought whatever it was, she was traumatized.
Okay. When she found the lady in where the chalkboard is, she was basically saying the childbirth and all that stuff. She was basically telling the backstory when she was dancing, and they put a spotlight on her. The tether was putting a spotlight on her, and they was doing all this and stuff, like crawling around her. And she said right then and there, that's when they chose her to be a part of the tether. And then she said she started to prepare in the red jumpsuit.
Prepare for her day to go back on Earth to get her doppelganger.
Yeah.
Okay, how moving was it for y'all when she was like, you could have took me with you? Because that shit kind of hurt.
First of all, bitch, you're evil. Okay? You're evil. Why
I don't think she was evil back then, though.
She had to be. You see how she was dragging her down there?
No, Jarvis, she talking about why you didn't take me with you. She was evil. That's why she didn't take you with her. That's why.
Maybe if she was
her intentions were not to take anything with her. Her intentions were to switch and not be found out about. That was the intention. That's why she didn't take you with her. You retarded ass bitch. What are you talking about? Like, you walked in there and you thought if she wanted to take you with her, she'd be like, come on, let's go out of the fun house. No, she snatched you, drug you down there, changed you up,
her vocal cords
and left.
Toss me one.
I'm good.
Wait, what? I didn't hear none of this.
She did. The lady was like, y'all ungrateful about what y'all got. She was,
see, so that's a message.
No, and that's why they was like, okay, she said they switched. They wanted to have their life because they felt like they was being ungrateful with what they had.
With them, like, why? What is the purpose of a clone? Like, what are you gonna make them pay taxes?
From my understanding, the purpose of a clone
to stimulate the economy,
is to be a better one than the original.
Okay. I think for me though, like that kind of struck home with me a little bit because I know, like when I had Truth, they asked me if I wanted to.
Tomato meter sales 95. The audience.
Remember
they
what I
asked
said?
me if I wanted to donate my placenta or umbilical cord blood and stuff like that
to what?
For the sales, like for science, for like research and stuff. And you say, yeah, like, you know, because, like, in the name of research and stuff, but then I often wonder, like, what they do with this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you sign
whatever they want to.
Whatever they want to. So, it's like, it does make you kind of get spooked out. Because my thing was, if it could help somebody else or save a life, if y'all could use it. Like, when you donate blood or something like that. That was my logic. But when you talk about just cloning, it's like they probably do a lot of stuff in the name of research. You know what I'm saying? Research. When it's really making.
I don't like the ending. It didn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. So like, what?
Like the ending could have been better. Like the girl should have killed her, and I felt as though like the ending could have been the movie could have been even longer because she could have came to the top surface and explained what the hell was going on from the job. So
yeah, that would have been.
That would have been fine. Like that would have been tough to explain and connect everything to the audience and tell us what the hell is really going on and how did she get here and.
I don't take away from the genius behind it, but I feel like there is a such thing as too much. The popcorn, we're in the microwave society. If you don't get it right off the bat, it's like, you not gonna think, you know, if you're not one of that type of person, you're not gonna think twice about it.
But thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think. We would also love to find out what you would rate the movie or what you think about it. Yam Life TV and okay, bye.